In a world that is torn by myriads of problems, troubles, and confusion, here comes a message of hope to help you forge ahead. Listen now for today's inspirational nuggets with Pastor Austen Nnadi, and you can't but win today.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. I bring you greetings in the most powerful name of the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm glad to know you are still there. If I may ask, where are our values? Slowly and painfully, what started like a pleasure trip started corroding deep like a cancer, eating up the moral fiber and value systems of our fatherland. Igbo brothers and sisters, what really happened to us? Who is really behind this madness? A people, a nation well known for their core values that has its pride of place. What really happened to our values? Once united entity, Igwebike, known for their resilience, hardworking, industrious and bravery, like the foolish Galatians. In Galatians chapter 3 verse 1, who has bewitched us? Where went our revered and core values? Our beacon light of hope, Ejirimaribo, Izuwanne, when we valued good name to material acquisition. When did we degenerate into this messy and distorted aphorism? Ibwenweze, if you can't beat them, then join them. This survival of the fittest, outsmarting one another in criminality and shady deals, now internationally acclaimed fraudsters. My God. King David lamented in 2 Samuel chapter 1 verse 17 after the death of Saul and Jonathan in verse 19. The beauty of Israel is slain upon the high places. How are the mighty fallen? Who are those painting us black and smearing our image? And what actually is pushing down the high and mighty in our midst? What kind of grapes did our fathers eat that the children's teeth are now set on edge? When did an Igbo man become a symbol of greed, avarice, and fraud? How come this submersive corruption has eaten so deep into our identity? What really happened with this circuit? Who blew this fuse and left us dark to the reality of this perplexity, degradation, and comatose on ground? Gone are the days when great Igbo men were known for their bravery, wisdom, honesty, and the size of their bands or farm. Bands that could stay decades without intruders or thieves. Where and how did we inherit this culture of stealing, killing, raping, gangsterism, and bloodshed? Our Igbo youth, now products of royal rumbles as a result of counterculture, now roaming our streets with scanty and shabby wares like lunatics. What a taboo. No wonder when a madman who dresses well saw another madman who was nude, though still talking rubbish, the well-dressed lunatic screamed, "Che! These people have damaged this our madness." Hardly could anyone differentiate a lunatics, perhaps a masquerade, and some of our half-nude sisters parading naked on our streets, degrading womanhood, product of mass media that are now loaded our youths with programs that get them disillusioned and disenchanted from the realities of life. How come this outright erosion of societal values and subverting of existing legal orders? Lack of respect for elders and constituted authorities. What do we say about this abuse of office and desecration of executive discretion? An entity almost submerged with vast sea of national morals of lies, deceit, and wickedness. Let the youth stop examination malpractice. Why the elders improve on the electoral malpractices? Let the naked fathers cover up, and the peeping children will shut their eyes. God is watching. Che! I remember when the traditional stools were preserved only for men of proven integrity, tested men of honor, honesty, and God-fearing. But today, Lamentation chapter 5 verse 15 says, "The joy of our heart is seized. Our dance is turned into mourning. The crown is falling from our head. Woe unto us that we have seen." Traditional titles are now a pat on the back of criminals for robbing and defrauding the society and subjecting their defenseless brothers and sisters to untold hardship. Ndibo, how come we are now selling our birthrights like Esau because of pot of porridge? How come none of us could now scale the trap when money is mentioned? How come we now betray one another because of money? Now killing, maiming, and murdering ourselves. What a taboo, just to acquire wealth. Where went our decent cultural values, respect and republican nature, and hospitality? with our youth dropping in droves out of school in search of instant wealth. No thanks to God's supposed ambassadors and watchmen, the church, now more worldly and materialistic than the world it is meant to lead, with the clergy and laities alike competing for supremacy, though loaded with ecclesiastical honors and theological degrees, but are laughingstocks of hell and spiritual non-entities. I am praying that the God of second chance will revisit this region again and revive our values, raising again the living models, yes, the perfect symbol of excellence, beloved, those who once again depict the fact that honesty is not a function of age or position occupied, but the ability to control the instinct of greed and subversion of other people's interests or property. With this, we will have a healthy society again. From your brother, Pastor Austen Nnadi, may God help our nation, and God bless you.